BJ's in the house.
How's it going?
Good. How are you, bud?
Oh, just fantastic.
How was Boy Scouts tonight?
Good. We just had our leader meeting to plan the rest of the year here. So
Nice.
we just had our ice fishing outing Sunday. So that went well.
Where did you guys go?
We went out to Partridge.
Did you? How was it?
Good. Well, fishing was slow, but ice conditions were fine out there. Guys were still driving trucks out there, which I thought were nuts, but I mean we had 10 inches everywhere we went, but that's not enough for me to drive a truck out.
Yeah, that's to each their own.
Exactly. But yep.
We'll give people some time here to get on board, and then we'll talk some boating. I just ran to go get something to eat quick. And Culver's cheese curd sounded really.
Made round steak tonight for dinner.
Nice.
So,
you ready for the snow?
It's snowing out now, so I guess
the roads are crappy. Actually.
Oh, really? They were fine here anyway right now, but I was ready to get the boat out.
How's it going, Timmy Winchester? Timmy says hello. I don't know. Can you see the comments that are on the side? Or you're on your phone, so you probably can't see.
No, I don't see any comments.
Okay. I'll read them to you as they come across.
Oh, maybe. There we go. Now I can see comments. I just had to hit the comments.
Super cool. So what's left? You got to clean the boats and everything tomorrow?
That's the plan, cleaning boats tomorrow. Or Thursday, I think is our plan now. So
we'll
see what happens.
Drive anywhere on Thursday.
I wanted to go today and finish it, but I was told otherwise. So, but I guess that was okay because we were super busy with sales today. So
that's good. Selling boats is good.
Sold 3 of them today. So
selling any snowmobiles?
Maybe tomorrow.
Oh, Moses, this weather is crazy, man. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm liking that Tim is on here. Then maybe he's ready to buy a new boat from me.
There you go, Tim. You ready for a new boat? He's going to buy mine at the end of the season. He can buy mine.
He could buy mine.
Patrick says it's snowing in Iola. I think it's going to be snowing everywhere for the next 2.5 days.
Yep. And that's not going to help ice out there either. Not going to be able to see the bad spots.
You know, the thing of it is that ice is so junked out already. I mean, everybody thinks, oh, you know, it's hard. You know, when you drill into it, it's hard. Right. That's fine. Snow cone is hard when you put it in the freezer and you pull it out. It's hard until it gets warm, and then it just turns to mush instantly. That's where our ice is at right now. People just don't understand that.
Right.
Tim, you just got to ask, or you just got to beg for forgiveness later. Don't worry about, you know, asking for permission or anything like that. You know, if it shows up in your driveway, there's nothing she can do about it.
Yep. That's right. If it just shows up, I don't know where it came from.
It's just that letter that the bank sends to your spouse, and, you know, because it's a law thing in Wisconsin that, you know, hey, we're here to notify you that your spouse is taking out a loan for a boat.
Yep. So.
Stalker says, hey, BJ, congrats on the job. Frank says, pack my bags and sleep in it. Hey, that's not a bad idea. I mean, there's worse places to sleep, I guess.
Absolutely. I guess it depends on what time of year it is, though.
Yeah, well, you just got to drive south.
That's true.
Have a boat, a truck, we'll travel, no problem.
Exactly.
Uh, well, we can, I guess, kind of get started. We've got BJ Dorschner from up at Sportomotive in Appleton. You guys are a tracker. You guys do nitro.
Yep.
Let's see, Polaris, all the UTVs, ATVs, snowmobiles.
Yes.
And what other lines you guys have up there?
So boating would be the Tracker family, which is Tracker, Nitro, Tahoe. What am I missing? Sun Tracker pontoons and Regency pontoons.
Okay.
So that's kind of our lineup there. Polaris ATVs, UTVs, snowmobiles, full service on all the brands. Mercury motors for the outboards, IOs.
And you guys do a bunch of electronics. I know you're really stocked up with a lot of Humminbird stuff. You guys got Garmin, Lowrance too, right?
Yep, we got it all right now. We're waiting on the new HDS Pros yet. I haven't seen those yet, but I have seen some Active Target 2s come in. What else do we got sitting there? Live scopes. I got one ice bundle left right now. We just got another one in, so I think that was 2 weeks ago. Last week we got that one in. Humminbird Lives, Mega 360s for the Ultrexes are in. Minn Kota trolling motors are in. Got a few Lowrance Ghost trolling motors. So got a pretty good selection right now of all that stuff.
A gentleman here just asked what do you have for 4-person track machines. He's looking for a used one for next season. You guys on tracks, did you?
No, we don't have anything they're used right now. In the Ranger stuff, we have one Razor that's used, but that's a 2-seater. We do have a 6-seater brand new in stock and a 4-seater 570 in stock right now also that are new.
Okay.
And we can add tracks to those units.
Yeah, well, if you give those guys a call, they'll gladly help you out. I'm certain of that.
Yep, absolutely.
So Sportomotive, you guys are up in Appleton. Tell us a little bit about what Sportomotive does, the history. I'm just going to brag you guys up right now. The customer service and how you guys go above and beyond and take care of your customers isn't just, me here telling. You guys are one of 3 dealers in the country that have got the CSI award. How many years in a row?
I'd have to look back and see exactly how many years it is. The back wall of our store is lined with the CSI banners. So I think we've made it every year, but 1, maybe 2 years since they started doing it. And that was due to a technicality of not having enough surveys responded to. So it wasn't that we didn't have good surveys, it was we didn't have enough of them.
Yep. Yeah, Bob, 12 years. And that's what I was thinking too, is 12 years that you guys, there's only 3 other dealers in the entire country that have that. That speaks highly of customer service. There's obviously dealers around that, have some CSI awards, but when you go and look at these places, they might have one in 2012 and 2016 and, just a couple here. These guys get it every single year and they have for the past 12 years. You guys are doing something right. So hats off to you guys. And,
Thanks.
So far, even running my Lund, you guys took care of me. And that's really what impressed me with you guys more than anything. And, just talking, I fish with a lot of people in the Valley that, either go and use you guys for service or bought trackers or bought, smaller boats and they want to get into some bigger boats. But everybody I've ever talked to, there has not been one negative thing that has come out of their mouth about you guys and how you've taken care of them. So good job on that. And, hopefully you can continue with all that up there.
And it's one of those things that's why we sell what we do. take care of our customers, and I hope that's why they keep coming back. Just like any brand, there can be issues. It's all about how you're taken care of. Try to get it taken care of as quick as we can and get you back on the water. Because, myself, I mean, I fish not enough, but some people say more than I should. But, and I know that time on the water is valuable. You only get so many days you can get out and use your boat, your snowmobile, your ATV, whatever. So we want to get you back as soon as we can. So,
yeah, you hit the nail right on the head as far as, taking care of you in a quick, timely matter. And you don't have to have a tracker. You don't have to have a nitro. You don't have to have, a boat that you bought from them. They will take care of anything. And if they can't, they're going to make sure that you walk out of there knowing that, where to go or how somebody else can help you. So,
right. And I like to say, we're pretty straight shooters. I mean, we don't play the games of, we tell you one thing and it's going to be something different type of thing. We don't like playing the games, especially selling new stuff. A lot of other dealers are, all these hidden fees at the end, and we don't play that game. This is what the price is. We're not going to all of a sudden charge you $1,000 extra because we feel like it that day.
Yeah.
So, and with the shortage through this whole COVID stuff, the last few years, dealers are doing that, and it's just unbelievable what people are getting charged for stuff.
Oh, the gouging is crazy. And, you kind of said something too earlier, and I want to really touch on this. I'm sorry. I've been around this industry a long time. It doesn't matter whether it's, ice shanties, locators, trolling motors, boats, motors. It does not matter. Every single manufacturer has issues. Everybody is human that builds these things. And it comes down to how your dealer or the people that you work with take care of, the problems. They can sit on fingers all they want, but it doesn't fix the problem. You know what? Bring it to somebody, get it fixed, get back out on the water and go fishing and not worry about all the drama and the BS that goes along with, this boat's so much better than this boat. No, guys, I'm sorry. I've built boats. I spent a few years building boats with John up at Recon, and he taught me a lot about the boats and fiberglass, and really learned a lot about the industry. I took a tour down at Brunswick down in Tennessee and seeing how the 219s were built, and just a little bit of knowledge that I learned from John, seeing how they built the 219s. John builds a great boat. He builds an awesome fiberglass boat. And there were things that I seen on the 219 that I even told him, I said, there's a better way to do this. I might not know everything, but you look at what all these different companies do, and everybody's got a flaw somewhere, sometime. And as long as your dealer takes care of it, that's the most important thing.
Right. And that's our goal. And I tell people that when I'm going through, different accessories for the boats, this is what I recommend. This is why I recommend it. I like recommending companies that they back their product so that we can back you. If we can only do as much as what the manufacturer is willing to do, as far as warranty goes. So, if we get a company in that doesn't want to stand behind their product, I'm not going to push it. I'm not going to recommend it. If that's something you want, I'll still sell it to you. There's no issues there, but it's just one of those things that I like stocking what the manufacturer or the manufacturers that will back their product. I guess to say.
So you're a Lowrance guy. This will be my first year working with you guys, and excited. I'll put it out there right now. Anybody that wants to, get in the boat as soon as the salt is all gone, I'll have a brand new 23 Z20 with a 300, fully loaded with every Humminbird, gadget and locator that you can put on a boat. You guys want to come and check and see how the Humminbirds, work? Hop in my boat and gladly go take you out and show you. BJ, I'm sure, would do the same. His boat's all rigged up with Lowrance. Yep. And he can go out and show you how the Lowrance stuff works. And Now that's a nice thing about working with somebody local too, that actually fishes. Is you've got options, and we're not here to tell you one is better than the other.
Nope.
Everybody's got their personal preference and what works for us, and we're just going to give you that point of view. I'm not going to tell you that Humminbird's better than Garmin or Lowrance or anything like that. That's what I'm comfortable with. That's all I've used for all these years, and that's it. I'm not going to sit there and bash another company or tell it, tell you that you got to do this because of that. That's not how we work.
Right. I mean, each company has their strengths and each company has their weakness. And that's why we're doing more and more boats where a guy's running a Garmin, a Lowrance, and a Humminbird. I mean, that's just kind of the way it is right now. And I'm not one to say this is what I recommend or this is what you have to do. This is, maybe what I recommend for what you're trying to do with it. But I mean, I always tell people I can sell you any electronics that you want, but this is why I think this product may be better for what you're looking for. And what Troy is looking for may be different than the next guy, or, what I'm looking for might be different than Troy, so it's that type of thing.
Yep. No, 100%. Let's see, Rupert, did you say, yes, do you recommend extended warranty on a new 250 Merc after the 3-year warranty is up? It's not cheap.
We usually recommend trying to do it before your warranty is up because it is cheaper. It's kind of a flip of a coin. The time that I tell you, no, don't do it is when you're going to have an issue. And the time I tell you to do it, you're not going to have any issues. So, me personally, I'm a firm believer in the extended warranties because I have seen what it can cover. Just in anything. So all my vehicles, I always buy extended warranty just because I like having that peace of mind that, hey, if I have a major issue, it's going to get taken care of. The other nice thing about that is it is transferable to the next owner. So if you're going to sell it, it's going to be a lot easier to sell. But if it's Mercury warranty, you can go to any Mercury dealer and they have to service it. That doesn't mean they have to service it in your timeline, but that's for the benefit of, you buy it from us, we're going to take care of you as soon as we possibly can to get you on the water sooner. So, you buy it from us, you kind of go in front of the line. I don't want to say, if you have an appointment, you're going to get backed out because we squeeze somebody else in. It's, we're going to squeeze you in as soon as we can type of thing. And, it's going to be in between jobs.
I'll vouch for that because I got stuck up on the bay last year. Tried calling my dealer, no answer. Just, nobody could get a hold of me. And here I am. I need to be in my boat. I'm guiding. Having issues, need to get back on the water. I just happened to call BJ and he got me in on my way home and took care of me, fixed me, got me back on the water, no questions asked. I'd never been in there before until that day. So
yep.
It just goes to show, they're going to help you out. I mean, that's the biggest thing.
Yep. We can do what we can, we're going to try everything that we possibly can to get you back on the water.
Yep. And that's, you don't see that too often anymore. Now it's like, well, yeah, drop her off. We'll get you in a couple of weeks. Mm-hmm. Now, granted, we got spring coming up here. Spring's obviously going to be the busy time of the year. People want their boats and get it ready. Right. And that. So if you're expecting same day service, probably not going to happen.
Right. It all depends on, what it is. I mean, fortunately for you, it wasn't a major issue. It was a simple fix. So we could get you taken care of while you waited type of thing. But, now we're rolling into spring. We're going to be busy. I can tell just with floor traffic the last couple of weeks here, it's going to be going nuts here real soon.
So let me ask you this, for the people out there looking at getting into maybe a new boat or what's selling right now? I mean, what's kind of the hot trend? What are guys looking for?
We're selling boats. I mean, boats have been going crazy this week. End of last week, the side-by-sides, ATVs, this month has just been, well, last 2 months have just been crazy. I mean, I'm pretty much got guys, going nonstop, just setting stuff up that we can get out the door. So, gotta really appreciate the guys in the shop getting the stuff done for us.
So why the UTVs and stuff like that this time of the year? Isn't that typically a fall thing?
No, it's year round. Honestly, the ice fishing, I think in the last couple weeks, guys wanted to get out there ice fishing. They were figuring out a way to get out there. Obviously, the ice is not real great. So, I mean, they were taking ATVs, side-by-side, snowmobiles out ice fishing versus taking their, $50,000, $60,000, $70,000 trucks out on the ice this year.
Right.
And I usually tell people, it's a lot safer to be in a ATV side-by-side snowmobile than a truck. For numerous reasons, it's lighter weight. I feel like you can see the ice and predict what the ice is going to be like under you better in a ATV or snowmobile than you can in a truck. But I always tell people, if something were to happen, I drop my four-wheeler through the ice. Yeah, it's a terrible situation to be in, but guess what? If I got to go to work on Monday, I can still get to work with the truck. That's still safe on land. So,
yeah, that wouldn't work out too well for me. I don't know if I could get to work without my ATV.
Well, I know a place I can get you on.
So Randy asked, how many nitros you guys have in stock right now, and is there quite a time? What's the time frame right now if a guy wants to order a new boat?
I've got 2 ZV20s in stock right now. I've got a ZV19 Sport there right now. I have my boat is still available, which will be available at the end of the year here. But as far as ordering, what's that?
So I got a ZV20 that'll be ready in November.
I'm shooting for September 1st. That's when I can see mine disappear.
Okay.
But as far as order out right now, I think we're about 10 to 12 weeks, maybe a little bit shorter, but that's kind of what I'm guesstimating going into the season here. Earlier, end of December, beginning of December, roughly. I mean, we were about 8 to 10 weeks. So I want to say this time of year, we're going to be pushed out another week or two, but still really not that bad compared to a lot of other vendors.
Right. Yeah. I think if you want, like a Lund, you're looking at probably a few months.
Maybe.
It's crazy. Yeah. Maybe if you're lucky.
Right. I can't speak for them, but just what I've heard, at the fall shows when we go and order our electronics and stuff, talking to other dealers, they were questioning if they're going to get product for next year, or this coming season.
So springtime's coming around. What do guys need to do to get their boats ready?
It depends, I guess, how you winterized it. We if you had it winterized by us, all you got to do is charge the batteries, start them up and go. If you're running a 4-stroke, if you didn't change the engine oil, I'd recommend doing that once a year. We usually do it at winterizing, so it's ready to go in the spring. But, wouldn't be a bad time if you didn't do your normal maintenance, trailer maintenance, wheel bearings, that type of thing. Do that now before you're stuck on the side of the road. I can't count how many times we see that. Guy's anxious to get out fishing. All of a sudden he calls up because he's stuck on the side of the road. Unfortunately, we don't have a tow service, so we can't come and get your trailer off the side of the road. So,
and I think those are going to be some good videos here to do in the next few weeks for guys, is showing, what to look for. Easiest thing, guys, if you're looking to check the bearings on your wheels, literally take a jack up one wheel at a time, and take your wheel and try and rock it back and forth. If there's a lot of slop there, you guys need to change your wheel bearings, period. Right. I mean, it's that easy. If your wheel's nice and tight, give it a spin. if it's making a bunch of grinding noise, or just, take your cap off and check and make sure that you got grease in there. It's not milky.
Yep.
There's no water, because here's what happens is if you got any seal leak, or, your caps or something leaked at all, and you don't have to have water in there from the lakes. What happens is condensation develops over the storage season. And, if you don't have grease on your bearings, those first couple of times, you've got the bearings will rust up, and you start driving, and pretty soon that rust starts eating away at your races. And next thing you know, you got some grinding, you got some metal and metal on metal, and it's just a snowball effect from there. And next thing you know, you're calling BJ and saying, "Hey, my trailer's stuck on the side of the road. I forgot the bearings."
Yeah, we've seen it numerous times.
So Chris asked, "Do you guys do wheel bearings, and what is the cost per axle?"
It's 1 hour time per axle without brakes, plus parts. So depending on, there's numerous different seals, bearings, depends what they look like. Usually what I try to say, depending on what the situation is, what trailers it is, say 150 to $200. If it's going to be more than that, we'll give you a call, let you know, hey, this is what we got going on. Do you want to proceed or not? I always like to try to get that dollar amount, because if we got a tech in the middle of the job, and, we got to give you a call with, every little thing along the way, it takes a little bit longer. So if we can get you, that dollar amount set, say $200, I always like to say $200. That gives us a little time to work with it, gives us a little leeway with parts. If it's under that, we'll fix it. If it's more than that, we'll give you a call and let you know. Obviously, a tandem axle is going to be a little bit more than that, but, try to make it streamlined for you when you come in. And we treat each case a little differently. It's up to the customer as far as what they want to set that dollar amount for. Some people say, $150. Some people say $1,000. So it all depends.
So Brad Hyman told me that my trailer is not going to go as fast because I have stock rims on there.
Ooh. Well, I guess I'll be there with you, because I just got the stock rims also.
Oh, we'll come in second then. My boy will be lighter, so I'll probably end up beating you.
Well, I got a couple 100 pounds of lead in my boat, so.
Oh, you gotta, so how does that work when you take pictures of your fish and put them back? The weights don't really do anything for you, BJ.
No, they don't. That isn't quite where I was going with that, but I guess I kind of walked into that one, didn't I?
We got weights.
How do you do that in a photo release? Lead doesn't do much. I guess you could clip them onto the tail.
Yeah,
snap weights onto the tail or something.
Some chiropractic work or something. I don't know.
That's a whole nother topic.
Let's just get some counterfeit money too. Might as well, as long as you're at.
Yeah.
Oh, crazy. Well, so you guys do everything there. You do the electronics. You got trolling motors. Here's the other thing that people are looking for: trolling motors. Go see the guys at Sportomotive, because here's what happens. I'm in the same boat. No pun intended. But these boats, we order our boats. You guys get boats that come in and come from the factory stock with a trolling motor that maybe the guy doesn't want. He wants a different brand or a different model or whatnot. So you take these brand new trolling motors off the boats, put them over against the wall, and sell them to the general public. Now, they're not going to have a box, but they're brand new takeoff trolling motors at a really good price. And that you guys got a bunch of trolling motors in stock right now for pretty much any style of boat.
Yeah, we got a bunch of different stuff right now. I don't even know what we all have over there anymore. We got cable drives, we got power drives, we got Tarovas, couple Lowrance Ghosts. We got a bunch of different options right now.
Yep, and a lot cheaper than what you're going to be able to get them for brand new. So
right, yeah, they're going to be cheaper. Same thing with electronics. For instance, we got a ZB21 that we're rigging up. Right now, we ordered that boat with a Garmin on it. Well, guess what? We never sell it with what we ordered on. Guy wants Lowrance. We pulled that Garmin off, and we'll be selling that Garmin at a discount. So, you're going to get a brand new unit at a discounted price, just because it was, installed on the dash of a boat once. So,
Yep. Yeah, that's great for guys looking to upgrade, this spring, or think about it now, because there's inventory right now, but there's not going to be inventory in another month. So if you guys are looking to get something, buy it now, because it's going to be gone before you know it. So Randy asked, how fast should the Nitro go? He's got a ZV20 with a 250. He gets 53 with whatever stock prop that came with it. I'm guessing probably a Tempest.
I would guess a Tempest, but I guess there's no such thing as a stock prop, because you can order different props depending on when you order your boat, and depending on when you ordered your boat too. We're kind of limited right now on props, but I have not driven one with the 250 to tell you for sure exactly what the speeds are, but I would guess somewhere in that mid 50s. And there again, water conditions, the way you're loaded, all makes a difference too.
Sure.
I would guess mid 50s.
There you go, Randy. I'll race you. Let's see. What else do we got going on, BJ? You've got an event coming up in July, right?
July. Yep. We got Josie's Gift, which I am part of. This will be our 4th or 5th year. I got to look again. I don't remember. It's all blurring together. It's been so much fun doing them. We're taking kids out that are battling different life-changing diseases, cancer, been in serious car accidents, had brain surgery, all these different things that kids are dealing with. And we take them out for the day, them and a friend or them and a family member. And we just go fishing for, a few hours, come back, have a big lunch, a bunch of prizes that are donated from different people, for all the kids. It's just a great event. It's a lot of fun. We started with 3 kids our first year to try it out, and we are now at 3 boats and with 3 kids, and I think this year we're at 32 boats signed up. So it's growing pretty quick.
Nice. Yeah, and I'm excited to be a part of that and helping out this year. And not only that, but we'll be firing up the big smoker, and I'll be bringing all the pulled pork for lunch that day. So that'll
perfect.
It'll be yummy. By this time of the year, because I eat that stuff almost every single day.
Sure.
Because I'm out guiding, and the clients like it, but I have to usually pack a brat or a hamburger or something like that, because you can only eat so much pulled pork. And like this time of the year, I don't even want to touch any smoked pork anymore. So, but once spring comes around, you can start grilling, and we'll get the smoker fired up and bring some pork over for everybody. And looking forward to it. Should be a good time.
Yeah, and if anybody wants to reach out to us, if they got any donations, they want to come and help out. If they have any kids that that they know that would enjoy a day like this, that are battling those type of things, reach out to me on Facebook. We do have a Josie's Gift by Uncle D's is our Facebook page, but otherwise you can reach out to me and I can help you out too. So
there you go. And you guys will probably have some posts and stuff like that on maybe Sport of Motion page as well.
Yeah, I would guess so.
Okay, and I can share it on my page once I get some more information. And if you guys are looking, if you got anything to donate, or anything will help. Even if you want to give some cash, whatever, they will get into the right hands and take care of it.
We are working on actually becoming a nonprofit. It kind of got hung up here with the lawyer that we had drawing everything up. We found out cheaper is not always better, so we are starting a new route. But our goal was to be nonprofit by the end of last year, which didn't happen. So we're hoping that by the time the event goes around in July, that we'll have everything ready to roll. Not saying it's going to happen, but that's our goal.
Nice. Cool beans. This weekend is the big RV boat show down at the EAA Fairgrounds. You know, we're going to get snowed in.
It snows every year for the boat shows. I'm just glad we got the boats there on time.
Yeah, we do. Everybody got together and drove boats down on Monday, and they're all tucked away and should be good to go. So hopefully everything will be dry and clean when you got to take them back.
That's right. So we've got a good variety down there. We've got 18 boats sitting down there right now. Nitros, we got Z18 bass boat, Z21 XL bass boat down there, ZV19 Sport, ZV20, and a ZV21 down there. We got a selection of Tahoes. What else do we have down there? Selection of trackers. Got 4 pontoons down there. So we got a good collection. We got 18 boats. Quinn and I will be running around like crazy. So if you're actually looking for something, bear with us. We'll try to get you handled as soon as we can. We're a little short-staffed.
I got to look and see what the guide schedule is, and depending on what the snow here, people are still going to fish or not. But I know I'm going to stop on one of the days too and hang out for a bit. So come on down. We'll talk fishing. We'll show you the boats, and it'll be good.
Yeah, absolutely. It's always a fun time meeting a lot of new people. Just talking fishing. It's that time of year. I want to get the boat out. It's hard to believe in 5 weeks I'll have the boat on the water and pre-fishing for our first tournament. So
and guys,
we'll see what happens here.
For almost 2 weeks already up in the Fox.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
I was always a fair weather fisherman, and somebody had a bright idea to start fishing tournaments.
Well, what else is, you got anything else for us, BJ?
I can't think of too much more. Come down to the show, check us out. If you're interested in another boat, right now, if we have an in-stock boat, there are gift cards available from Bass Pro and Cabela's, along with extended warranty options from Mercury, with an extra 2 years of gold warranty added on for the boat show season here. So I think those are the 2 big promotions. There again, the boats need to be in stock to qualify for that, because there is a timeline that has to be delivered by. So it's kind of a good deal if you're looking for something.
If a guy comes to the show this weekend, decides he wants to buy one of those boats, realistically, he wants to take it up on the Fox, how long does it take to get them all set up, ready to go and out the door?
Say he was in this weekend, I would say possibly next week, depending on, what he's all rigging on it. The chances are probably the following week.
So in a week or 2, you can have a guy on the water ready to go.
Right. And there again, it all depends on, what the guy wants. If he's taking a boat the way it sits and he just wants to get it out fishing, we can get it ready in, a day or 2.
Perfect. Well, there you go, guys.
Yeah.
Get into the boat here in just a matter of a few days, and you'll be rocking here on the Fox, catching big walleyes before you know it.
Absolutely. So, fish up there, so that's always another plus.
Oh yeah, they're crushing them there and the Wisconsin River right now. So I figured tomorrow, if it's gonna snow all day tomorrow, I'm gonna finally peel the cover off my boat and start rigging and getting that thing loaded up and ready to go myself.
Yeah. I figure after the show, I'll probably be pulling it back, to my house and getting all my tackle loaded up and ready to go. Got all my lines lined up and freshened up, so I just got to get it all on the boat now.
Nice. So one thing I didn't check, did you guys fill the gas tank for me?
No.
No.
You can fill that. We got to let you do something.
Hey, it was worth the asking. I did take my Cabela's gift card though and went and bought a chamber vacuum sealer, something that I've always wanted. And those things are nice because the problem with a regular vacuum sealer for doing fish, there's too much water and you never get anything to seal. These chamber vacuum sealers, oh man, unbelievable. I've been just, if I find something laying on the floor just for grins, I go and put it in the sealer and watch what happens. It's pretty neat to watch that thing work, but it does such a great job.
Oh man.
Now I just got to go catch some more fish and start putting some in my freezer.
That's always the challenge.
Is every time I catch them, I just cook them right away, so they never make it to my freezer.
Yeah, I don't keep too many fish. We have a couple fish fries a year. Usually, my kids ask for them for their birthday when we have the family over, and so I usually will do maybe 2 to 3 fish fries a year. That's about it.
I can help you catch some. So I can help you catch some fish.
Oh, could you?
Yeah.
Oh, perfect. Appreciate it.
If they're eating sheephead, bluegills or walleyes would probably be pretty good for them.
Yeah, I gotta say, we were where we were ice fishing this last weekend. We caught a sheephead through the ice.
Did you really?
Yep.
On partridge?
On partridge, there was a sheephead.
He was lost.
He was definitely lost. But we caught that. We caught a what else was there? A shiner that we caught.
Nice.
So kind of odd.
Yeah. That sheephead was probably associating himself as a perch or something like that. He's probably one of those goofy gender type fish. We lost BJ. Well, thanks to BJ for coming on. BJ, if you're watching, no worries, bud. I know you want to get to bed. You got kids and stuff to get to bed too, so we can let you go, and we'll see you this weekend. All right, let's start fishing here on the Winnebago system. I've been around checking, seeing what ice is left and what's around, and boy, the ice is, it's going to be pretty much walking. And if we get all this snow now, I did find, some of the bays right off the landings had about 6 to 8 inches of pretty honeycombed ice. Over on Poygan, I have not been back out to really check on that. I've talked to a few guys over up by off of Nofke's, and I was actually in by Nofke's here talking to him, and there just hasn't been anybody even been out on the lake. I did see one guy way back in Norwegian Bay. I think he was maybe just picking up a shack and getting off the lake that we could see from binoculars. But, the Bago still seems to have pretty much the best fishable ice if you're looking to get out. Now, the problem is you're going to cover it up with about 15 inches of snow, and you're not going to be able to see a whole lot. So I don't know what to tell you. I mean, use your own judgment, use your best judgment. Everything that we recommended last week anyway. I know, and I appreciate all the comments that I got from a lot of guys saying, that they appreciated us going out there and checking. And then I also got a lot of people saying that, calling me some pretty bad names and saying how dumb I was and everything else. Oh, he's coming back.
Hey,
there he is.
I'm not sure what happened.
Yeah, no worries. We were just talking ice conditions and kind of what's going on and all the hate mail that I received for going out there and giving, I guess, false ice reports, even though I was shooting video. Oh, we lost him again. All I can do is give you what I'm seeing, and showing you what we found out on the ice. If you guys want to do it next year, have at her, because I don't need to be out there risking, my life, my kid's life, or anything like that. So, I got a phone call coming in. Let's try. Oh, hey, Doug. Hey, I'm doing a live broadcast right now. Let me call you right back. Okay, bye. All right. So, again, I was just telling everybody appreciated the kind words, and the thanks for giving them the heads up on the ice conditions. And it's really sad to see that somebody lost their life out on Poygan here this last weekend with Battle on Bago. And it shouldn't have happened. I mean, it was something that was preventable, and I'm not going to get into it. I don't want to really say anything more other than offer our condolences to the family. And he's in a better place. That's all I can say. So, I mean, for the most part, I would pretty much consider the ice to be pretty well done, especially if we get this much snow. You're going to get that melting, and all that ice is already saturated. So once this stuff starts to melt and soak into the ice, it's just going to turn into a giant slushy, and it's going to go pretty quick. So at this point in the game, get your boats ready. Call BJ, buy a new boat, get it in for some service if you need to, and sit back and just do your honey-do list and clean the garage, or get your baits all shined up, poles rigged up, new line. There's a lot of stuff that can be done here before we turn loose on open water. Because once this stuff, all this snow and stuff is gone, it's going to be game on, and it's going to happen really quick.
Wow.
So now's the time to just kind of get prepared, and that way there you're not doing it last minute. Because I know every guy does things 3-4 months in advance. Not me. I'm the night before usually. It's in a guy's DNA to procrastinate, right?
If it wasn't for the last minute, nothing got done.
That's it. Yeah, a lot of truth to that. So, and BJ, you guys were up on Partridge, and you said guys are still driving some trucks out there.
Yep.
What's crazy is every lake, guys, is different. The lakes over by me in Waushara County, paint some custom lures. No, I'll save that for Corey. Corey can do that. The thing of it is the guys, the Waushara County lakes, Wapaka County lakes over here by me, all these small lakes, the north shorelines where the sun gets up in the morning and beats down on the north shorelines. Most of those shorelines are open 10 feet. You couldn't walk out if you wanted to. You'd need waders or 20-foot extension ladders to get out onto the ice. So the shorelines around most of the lakes are already gone by me. Those lakes that are really sun protected and don't get a lot of sun, those look still pretty good. But once I got out even into the main part of the lake, where there was 12, 14 inches, is maybe 6 inches. And Frank said, they're still driving off of Quinney and Brothertown over on the east side of Winnebago. Winnebago is a completely different animal this year than anything west of Oshkosh. You get west of Oshkosh, and it's a completely different deal. I have not spent any time out on Winnebago this year. Most of the stuff I've been doing, just because of the cracks and everything on the West Shore, it's been pretty hard to get, any full size shanties, like my trailers and stuff like that. I wouldn't have been able to get out there unless I went all the way around the lake. And for me, coming from Watoma, that's a 2-hour drive. Just doesn't make sense for me to go out there and fish on the lake when I've got 30 lakes around by me out my back door, and then Poygan and Butamore and stuff right around Omro and Winneconne. So that's why I've been where I've been. And unfortunately, Mother Nature just decided that she didn't want to have many people out there anymore. So she's telling me to get my boat ready, and that's what I'm going to do.
Yep, get the boats ready. Let's go.
I'm ready to go. I got to. Did you get so tournament wise? You're not doing Bago Walleye Club this year, right?
No, just the conflict of dates for that compared to what I had going on for my kids' other activities that they had going on.
Nice.
So we decided to jump into the AIM series this year. So we will be fishing Winnebago and the Bay.
Okay. Well, good luck there. Obviously, we'll help you out as best we can if you need help with finding any sheephead or white bass or something.
Yeah, you'll be the first one I call for that stuff.
I can help with the white bass. Trust me on that one.
Yeah, when you need a hand, let me know.
This spring is going to be so much fun. I don't know about you, but I love fishing white bass. They're so much fun, and with how big these things are this year on this system, oh my god, it's going to be. My hands are going to hurt. That's all I can tell you is my hands.
They're going to be huge. We may have to get out in the boat together sometime.
Absolutely. Well, you know where my boat is. Anytime you hop on in, we'll go whack them. Bring the kids along. And we'll show you how to catch 3 at a time.
Oh, perfect. I mean, that's another topic too. I mean, how many rods can you jig with at once?
Well, I use 1 rod with 3 flies.
Oh.
And we'll catch 3 at a time quite often.
Sure. I mean, yeah. I'm a big fan of using, vertical jig and 3 rods at a time. So
I'm not going there. I'm staying. I know you got 2 hands. I don't want to know where the other one's coming from.
2 rods in 1 hand, buddy.
Well, I'll let you do that. I stick to 1 rod in 1 hand. All right. Now I gotta move on. Next subject.
I didn't even mean it that way, and right away that's where you went.
Oh boy. Well, yeah. Well, I don't know if I knew it was gonna be a pretty quiet night tonight. Everybody's kind of in that limbo as far as ice fishing goes, and boating seasons. Chris Bennett. My rod is big enough; it needs 2 hands. Oh, these are something else. Frank, awkward. Yep. Next subject. Let's see. Yeah, I guess that's all I really got. I'm gonna say I got to figure out where to mount my subs. That's kind of going to be the game plan tomorrow. Is take the cover off and just kind of map out the boat. Figure out where all my electronics are going to go, where to mount the stereo, and I got to figure out. I got to order up some lights and get it all prettied up for the summer.
There you go. I got mine pretty much all ready to go, so I just got to get my stuff in it.
Corey, absolutely. I think we're gonna try to figure out dual subs this year. Another amp, and we're gonna rock it out. It doesn't work, it's not good until the vibrations of the subwoofer ripple the water. That's when then we're good.
And of all the years running a ZV, I think I've turned the stereo on twice while I was on the water.
What?
Yep.
Then you're gonna really have to come and share the boat with me because I'm gonna show you how to fish.
It must all be in the music, huh?
It's all in the music. Weird Al. Ask Corey. When you turn on Weird Al polkas, the fish they start eating. I don't know what it is, but they just start eating. So
was that the problem last year? You didn't play enough polka or what?
We didn't. We didn't play enough polka. It was too much of that heavy metal and headbanging stuff. And,
sure.
Every once in a while we got to pull out some old Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre and some old 80s, 90s rap. And the fish.
Man, I forgot about Dre.
Yeah, the fish kind of dig some of that stuff too.
You didn't catch that one.
Yeah. Gotcha. Forgot about Dre.
Oh man. So
well, I'm gonna go. I think grab a beer and start a fire. Maybe turn on the boob tube and just relax and not knowing I don't have to get up in the morning and fish. So that'll be good.
I'll wake up and go to work. So come see me tomorrow.
I don't know if I'll be there tomorrow. But I'm thinking
Well,
Friday.
just in general, the people,
Oh, for
people that are watching. Come see me. They need new boats. I know Corey needs a new boat.
Corey's ready for a new boat. Maybe he'll buy mine at the end of the year.
There you go. Corey
Although
could use a new boat. I know.
Too many damn kids now. He's going to need a pontoon boat, I think. He's got to go, man. Let's see. Scott, any on the floor? Corey, F you. I can see Corey walking out in a big luxury lounger, pontoon boat, the big armrests. Yeah, that'd be Corey. That's all Corey.
Yeah.
Scott asked, any on the floor? Scott,
most of our boats right now are at the show down in Oshkosh, but so I mean, most of our stuff is down there. We do have some stuff shrink wrapped outside, but we can definitely still talk about what we need or what you're looking for.
Yeah, Scott, if you're looking, any of the ZVs, there's a bunch of them down at the show in Oshkosh, and you can get up inside, walk around. BJ's got his personal boat over there, and ZV20s. You guys got two of them, right?
We got two of them there right now. A black and blue and a black and silver. So
nice.
Both 300s.
And then Scott too. I've got the custom color, the black or some red and like a gunmetal, and like I said, mine will be ready. I'll probably, once I get mine all rigged up here too, I'll have that thing listed in the next couple of weeks for fall delivery. So, and I do not. Yeah, you can ask Corey or anybody. My boats are cleaner the day I sell them than the day I got them. So. I take pretty good care of my boats. I rig them nice, and I don't like beating up my equipment.
Yep. Yeah, I take good care of mine because I want to be able to sell it. So.
Yep. Yeah, some of these guys that run them like they stole them all the time. I just don't. I don't get it. I mean, I get they're a tool, but at the same time, I like to take care of my tools.
Right. Exactly.
Well, sir, thanks again. I will see you probably Friday or Saturday, and looking forward to coming down, talking to everybody, and seeing everybody, and getting out of the house after the Snowmageddon. Yeah,
we will be at the show Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Maybe I'll have to take my snowmobile into town if it's that bad.
There you go. We'll have a reserved parking spot for you.
Nice. How about you grab one of the new Polarises and drive it down 41 to Oshkosh?
We'll see how far I can make it.
Oh, they wouldn't be able to catch you. There'd be no way. I can remember doing that when we were kids. We, living in Menasha. There was one year we left. I lived over by Maplewood Middle School, and we left and went all the way down to College Avenue on snowmobiles and then back home. And there was like 20 some inches of snow, and there wasn't a soul anywhere. And there were snowmobiles driving all over the city streets. It was crazy. I think they issued a snow emergency or whatever it was. And at that point, then you're able to pretty much take a snowmobile anywhere you want for travel.
Sure.
We were driving up and down the highways on snowmobiles.
Well, I've got stories for you that I'm not sharing over the interweb. So
nice. All right, guys. Well, cheers, everybody. Have a good evening. Stay safe. If you need help with any shoveling or anything, out by me, give me a call. I'll be around. Tractor's gassed up.
Sounds good. Thank you, Troy.
Thanks, BJ. Have a good night.
Yeah, you too.
See you guys. Have a good evening and a good weekend, and have fun shoveling and plowing snow and all that kind of crap stuff that we got to do here in Wisconsin in March. And I have a feeling it's not over. I think we're going to see some more snow yet too. So, yeah, it'll be good. It'll be white and snowy, and all we can do is sit back and watch. So cheers, guys. Have a good night. Thanks for coming, and we'll see you guys next week.